Hello students, welcome to my physics class. This is Shumi Roy from Techno India Group Public School, Shiliguri, and today we are going to learn about electric current and its effects. In our earlier classes, we have learned about a safety device, electric fuse. An electric fuse breaks due to the excessive current flow, so that the circuit opens up and the damage can be prevented. But once the fuse breaks down, it cannot be used again. So generally nowadays miniature circuit breakers are used instead of fuses. Miniature circuit breakers, which is also known as MCBs, is a switch which turns off on its own when a circuit overloads. And once the problem in the circuit is rectified, we can switch on the MCB again. You might have noticed ISI marks on electrical appliances. What this ISI mark stands for? This ISI stands for Indian Standard Institute, which standardizes all electrical appliances. Hence, if any appliances does not have an ISI mark over it, it means that this appliances does not conform to the standard guidelines of ISI and hence it is not safe to use. On the other hand, if any appliance holds such a mark, it means that it is safe to use. It is a quality product and it will not lead to wastage of electricity. We have observed the heating effect of electric current and learned how we use it for our advantages. Does the electric current have any other effect? Let us find out. It was been observed that when an electric current is passed through a wire, it behaves like a magnet. And this effect of electric current is called magnetic effect of electric current. This effect of electric current was first observed by Hans Christian Oersted. He noticed the deflection of compass needle every time the current was passed through the wire. So, when electric current passes through a wire, it behaves like a magnet. This is the magnetic effect of electric current. In fact, an electric current can be used to make magnets. Every magnetic material has a magnetic field up to which the influence of its magnetism can be experienced. A magnet whose magnetic field is generated with the help of electric current is called an electromagnet. The electromagnet is formed because of the magnetic effect of electric current. Now, let us discuss the working and procedure of making electromagnet. For making an electromagnet, take around 75 cm long piece of insulated plastic or cloth covered wire and an iron nail, say about 6 to 7 cm long. Wind the wire tightly around the nail in the form of a coil. Now connect the free end of the wire to the terminal of the cell through a switch as shown in figure. Now place some pin on or near the end of the nail. Now switch on the current. You will observe that all the pins clings to the end of the nail. The coil in the above activity behaves like a magnet when electric current flows through it. When the electric current is switched off, the coil generally loses its magnetism. Such coils are called electromagnets. The electromagnets can be made very strong and can lift very heavy loads. let us discuss few of its applications. Electromagnets are used in domestic appliances such as electric bells. They are also used in toys. They are used in all kinds of communications equipments. They are widely used in cranes to separate magnetic material from junk and to lift heavy objects. In medical field, they are used by doctors to remove any magnetic material that may have fallen in a human eye during an eye surgery. We are quite familiar with an electric bell. It has an electromagnet in it. Let us see how it works. But before that, let us see what are the components of an electric bell. It consists of a coil of wire wound over an iron piece that forms the electromagnet. It also consists of an iron strip which has a hammer attached to it, which is joined to the wire coil. There is a contact screw through which it is attached to the iron strip. A battery which connects the wire coil and the contact screw. A switch in the middle of the circuit. Now let us discuss the working of an electric bell. When the switch of the bell is on, an electric current flows through the coil of the wire, which makes the iron piece attached to it act as an electromagnet. As a result, the iron piece attracts the hammer towards itself. The hammer thus hits the bell and a sound is produced. As the hammer moves towards the iron piece, it moves away from the contact screw, which breaks down the circuit. As the circuit breaks, the wire coil stops receiving any current, which makes the electromagnet lose its magnetic effect. As a result, the hammer falls back to its original position. Then, as the hammer falls back, the iron strip again comes in contact with the contact screw and the circuit gets complete. This again turns the iron piece into an electromagnet and the whole process continues until the bell is switched off. This results in the continuous ringing of the bell. With this topic, we end our chapter. Thank you.